Okay, so now what I want to do is locate something. And I want to pick something that I can pronounce as well as it's not too difficult to locate. So one thing I want to locate is Tokyo. And the other thing that I want to locate is a city in Ethiopia, the capital city of Ethiopia. And it is called Addis Ababa. Okay, so everybody find these two locations, and let's go through the way that we describe their location based on the latitude and longitude. The first thing we do is we use latitude. Now, guys, I'm going to have you do this, and what I want you to do is first tell me if Tokyo is north or south of the 0 line of latitude, which is the equator.
Right, north.
North. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write down the latitude coordinates. We know that Tokyo is north of the equator, therefore it's going to start with a N. Okay? Now, the way latitude and longitude are written is by degrees, minutes, and seconds. This small circle is a degree mark. This one dash is a minute mark. This double dash is a second mark. There are 360 degrees in a circle. There are 60 minutes in 1 degree, and there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Now, this globe doesn't have the it doesn't have a fine enough measurement on it to be able to get down to the seconds, and it may not be able to get to the minutes. But for what we're doing, you should be able to get the gist of how this works. So, what you need to do then is count up the number of degrees longitude from the equator to where you think Tokyo is. So go ahead and do that.
So that would be 35 degrees, maybe?
35, let's take a look.
Maybe 36.
We have our equator here. Is that good, Emma? We have our equator here. We have 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees. Tokyo looks like it's just a little bit over halfway, so I'm going to go with Brendan and say 36 degrees. North, 36 degrees. And since we don't have a real good way of getting down to minutes and seconds, we're just going to leave it north 36 degrees latitude. Now, we're going to count over from the prime meridian. We're going to make sure we start at the prime meridian and not at the backside of the globe. So starting at the prime meridian, now is the, let's see. Yes. Is Tokyo to the west or to the east of the prime meridian? Tokyo is right here. Now make sure you take a look. The prime meridian starts here,
Okay.
right?
Oh. Well,
Now
yes.
we go, right, so we can see then that this is labeled 10 degrees and 10 degrees. Prime meridian, 10 degrees to the west, 10 degrees to the east. As we spin the globe around, we see that Japan is there, and Tokyo is on the 140 degree longitudinal line, 140 to the east. East, 140 degrees longitude. Tokyo. Now, I would like everybody by yourself to try and figure out what is the latitude and longitude of Addis Ababa, which is in the country of Ethiopia. You can see that I've circled the location. It's the capital city with a star next to it, next to Sudan, Ethiopia, next to Somalia. So everybody take a look and see if you can figure out what the approximate location is based on latitude and longitude of that city, and we'll give you the answer in the next video.